What's up, y'all? It's Celeste, and I'm now 6 weeks post-op. I had double incision top surgery with Dr. Garramone on October 10th, so here's my update. Honestly, not a whole lot is different from where I was at the 1 month point, which was my last update that I posted on here. I have had more healing, and I'll show you my chest in just 1 second, and actually I'll just go ahead and show you now, so you can just see how that's looking. The incisions are pretty much the same, maybe a little bit more healed looking. But the main difference is that the areolas are not as scabby. They're actually not really scabby at all. This is pretty smooth here now. There's a little bit of discoloration here, but it's just kind of left over from where the scabbing was. The actual nipple part in the center is the only part that's still a little bit scabby there. But other than that, I look pretty much the same, but healing along nicely. So now that that's out of the way, I really only have a couple other things to report. There are some other things that I've been more able to do over the last week and a half. Like, I am continually progressing at things I'm able to do, but none of it's really anything that would, I think, interest anybody, because it's just like specific things like to the way our house is laid out, or like the kitchen, like things I can do when cooking and stuff like that, that it's not really anything worth mentioning, I don't think. But just to say that I am having like continual progress with the things that I'm able to get back to doing pretty normally. Although there's still a lot that I do need help with, particularly reaching things or carrying really heavy things or stuff like that. But now that I'm at the 6 week mark, I'm able to start working out again, which I'm really excited about because I have gotten kind of soft around the middle and really kind of feel weak compared to how I did a few months ago. But I haven't worked out at all in at least 2 months because I was so busy running up to the surgery, and then obviously I haven't done anything since then. So I really lost a lot of the progress that I had made before that point, when I was riding the exercise bike for an hour and then doing weight stuff and then stretching and all this stuff. So today all I did was ride the bike for 15 minutes and then do some really basic stretching. I can't do a lot of the stretches that I normally do after a workout because a lot of them involve me raising my arms all the way up over my head. I can't do that. But as far as motion, I'll try to show you here. I can lift up to here, and after that point I kind of start to feel a little bit I don't know, I guess I can keep going a little bit, but I don't know, it's not like it hurts, it just kind of feels like that's kind of my limit. And that probably, part of that is because of the surgery, because everything's still healing, but I think probably some of that is just because I haven't been very active and I haven't really moved around very much in the last couple months. So I am hoping that as I continue to work out and continue to use these muscles more, at all pretty much, that I'll be able to get my flexibility back, because I definitely want to do that. But I'm trying not to push myself too hard because, aside from the fact that I don't want to do anything I shouldn't be doing, because I've lost so much progress, I feel like if I try to do too much at once, I'm just going to end up really frustrated by the fact that I can't do things that were really easy for me a couple months ago. So I'm just going to kind of go really slow and try not to overdo it, and just hopefully I'll get kind of a trajectory going. The other thing that I'm able to do at 6 weeks now is sleep normally. The last 6 weeks I've been sleeping on my back, and up until last week I was sleeping sitting up in the bed, but propped up. And last week I started sleeping lying down, but I still had all these pillows around me to kind of corral me in and keep me from trying to roll over and stuff like that. So last night was the first time I took all those extra pillows off the bed. All I had was the 2 pillows that I normally sleep with, and I was able to roll over onto my side, and it was fine. It didn't really hurt when I rolled over my side. I definitely could kind of feel it when I was putting pressure directly on the end of the incision on the side, but it didn't really hurt. I didn't have any discomfort from that. The problem that I had last night was that I got kind of hot in the middle of the night, and so normally when that happens, I'll wake up and I'll take the top of the sheet and fan it out to try and air out the heat and stuff, and kind of cool it off. And so I did that just kind of instinctually. A lot of times I'll half wake up and do it, I'm not even really conscious. So I did that, and then I would wake up while I was doing it and realize that I was going pretty high and kind of using a lot of force, and I would be oh my god, what am I doing? Realizing that I was probably doing something I shouldn't be doing. then I would get really like anxious about that. But other than that, it went pretty well. So I'm not gonna try to sleep on my stomach right away, but at least I can sleep on my side. So that's definitely an improvement. Also, I've started doing some more scar care. So I got these Mepiform scar sheets. The reason that the box is kind of banged up is that I actually got these on eBay. Obviously they're still sealed, they're not like used or anything, but they were kind of smashed when I got them, but they're definitely a lot cheaper on eBay. So if you're looking for these, I definitely recommend checking that out. But they come in sheets like this, and these are 10 centimeters across, so I cut them into 2 centimeter width and like strips, and so I get 5 out of each sheet. And I'll see if I can show you what this looks like on me, and it actually sticks really well to my skin all the way except for this part right here. For some reason, after about a day or so, it kind of starts to peel up right here. Don't really have that problem on this end or like anywhere along, and even like when I take these off, I think once I put them on the next time, like I probably flip them around so like this end is at this end. So it's not the actual tape that's not sticking, it's just the angle of it. I think it just doesn't, like, because it goes like this and then it goes down, I think it just like comes up because of that. But anyway, that's why I have this medical tape here, just to hold it down right at that spot. And the other thing is this rosehip seed oil, which I've been using for moisturizer, mostly on the nipple grafts, but also I've used it a little bit on the incisions. The only reason I don't use it very much is because once I put that on, I can't put the scar strips on over it because it doesn't stick anymore. So, so I mostly have been using it on the nipple grafts, but every once in a while I'll skip a day using the scar strips and I'll just use the moisturizer instead and just kind of let that soak in for the day. So I think that's it for this update. As always, you can leave your questions in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my future content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.